Today we're visiting 11 Madison Park, one of New York City's most iconic dining destinations. 11 Madison Park, also known as EMP, is a 3 Michelin-star restaurant known for its innovative 100% plant-based cuisine and its world-class service. I'm by no means a vegan, but that didn't stop me from having a transformative dining experience in this special spot in New York City. Let's dive into our time at 11 Madison Park. The experience begins by arriving at the incredible Art Deco building that started construction in 1928, stopped due to the Great Depression, and was eventually completed in 1950.
So my mom has never had a crazy fine dining experience like this before, so I surprised her with a visit to 11 Madison Park. Let's go do it.
Bring on all the yummy food.
We grabbed one of the earlier reservations and were immediately shown to our corner table with great views of the restaurant and a window to look out across the street.
Don't know what to expect. It's going to be amazing though.
We were almost immediately greeted by the host and given a drink menu. I worked with them to get a glass of wine to pair for the entire night, and my mom got a soft cocktail complete with their logo stamped into the ice cube. The first course began with a non-alcoholic cocktail that was made with a Chinese vegetable called saltuse with green apple juice and cucumber. I describe it as a salad in a glass, but in a good way, as it was very savory and it was seasoned the way the menu was going to be seasoned. The first course also had 2 other bites that were centered around saltuse and had many of the same ingredients but prepared in different ways so you could experience them differently. One was baby lettuce served on ice with a collection of spices like sorrel, parsley, mint, and chives all tied together, and then the other one was corn masa with crushed sesame and pumpkin seeds, charred lettuce, and then saltuse.
I had no idea what to expect, but on the very first bite, I'm very impressed.
Delicious. I wouldn't expect these kind of flavors. But the consistency is like a peanut butter and different kind of spices. Very, very good.
Our next dish was tamburi, which is also known as land caviar, served with flame beets and finger lime.
It's incredibly good. Like, not what I would expect it at all. A little bit creamy. Definitely a more vegetable type taste than like traditional caviar, but very, very good.
I should also note that one of the main reasons my mom wanted to go here is that she read the book Unreasonable Hospitality and really wanted to experience what it was like here. If you haven't read that book and you're interested in dining like this, you definitely should read it. The next course was their bread and butter made with a morel mushroom butter. And remember, this is completely vegan, so it's not using the traditional butter ingredients.
Before, I think the bread may be one of my favorite dishes, and they asked, do we want more? And I said, absolutely. I don't know if mom's gonna have any more or not.
No, it actually wasn't my favorite. I like the mushroom better, but I'm a bread person.
You never want to tell your mom that she's wrong, but she is 100% wrong on this bread and butter. So good.
I'm not even joking when I say this is so good that I had Amy come back a few nights later just to have a drink at the bar so she could experience the bread and butter.
That is like the most unique butter experience I've ever had. It's delicious.
Life-changing.
Life-changing.
To pair with the bread, they also brought out a soup dish which had soba noodles and shiitake mushrooms. For my mom and I, this dish was a little bit bland and our least favorite of the night, but the mushrooms inside were very good. The next dish was a breaded artichoke heart with green garlic and alyssum blooms.
Wow. Almost like a light tempura.
A little bit sweet, a little bit savory. Definitely a great bite.
I should note the entire dining experience took about 3 hours, and more bread and butter was offered multiple times during the meal if you wanted it. Our second to last dish was peas served with brown rice, coconut, and Mediterranean herbs. Our final savory dish of the night was a tableside demonstration and plating, which was really cool to see the art that they put into creating these dishes. It was brought out in something called a volcano, which is used as a smoking chamber for the asparagus, and then brushed with coriander vinaigrette and served with a confit potato topped with spinach and a coriander and mayo lemon cream. They put all of this together in front of us, including the small toppings and the sauce, and not only was it a great dish, it was just cool to see the entire process take place.
Wow. Spinach has never tasted so good.
Surprisingly, we were the right amount of full by the end of the meal, but we still got 2 dessert dishes. The first was fresh strawberries served with a koji cream, which is basically a fermented vanilla cream. And the second was a rhubarb sorbet, which was wrapped in mochi and had pomegranate syrup. The last dish of the night was a sesame pretzel coated in dark chocolate and a liqueur that they brought to the table to pour for us.
What's pretty cool is that they have this drink that they make for you. And then they just leave the bottle if you want to have some more. Cheers to a good night.
We sat with our after dinner drinks for a little while, and I had asked the host earlier if I could see the kitchen, and they came over and brought us in. I love going into the kitchen if I can at restaurants like this, as it's so unique to see the way the different ones operate. The incredible thing for us was that the host actually surprised us with our own after dinner drink that was made inside of the kitchen. This was not a standard part of the menu and was a total surprise. While we were sitting in the kitchen watching the chefs do their thing, they made a liquid nitrogen drink for us right in front of us. I wish I could tell you what's in it, but I honestly don't remember, other than that they had a meringue ball that they put on top that cracked almost like a creme brulee. It was a fantastic way to end our time at 11 Madison Park.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I could ever top this experience. It was amazing, especially getting to see the kitchen at the end and just watch how everything is just so choreographed and clean and gorgeous and such yummy food.
Yeah, I would agree. As a non-vegan, the way that they're using plant-based food and creating these creamy sauces and just incredibly delicious dishes, that was a very cool experience to have in the city. It's up to you whether you want to do something like this yourself, but I enjoyed it, and we have more fine dining videos you can see in the description. We'll see you on the next one.
Oh, and they also sent us home with some homemade granola, which we could enjoy the next morning. All right, we'll see you on the next one.